Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So on today's video, we'll be mainly talking about the new Sigmund companion, which is called Audrey, and Fenaka companion called Wilke. Alright, so we'll do our I'll do my best to decipher the skill that they will have, and I'll do it as accurate as possible to the new skill that they gain. Um, I'll do the full review of the unit itself when the skill um, have been posted. Alright, so um, let's start with the video. So from what I know, Adin is the brother of Sigmund, and Sigmund are trying to find Adin, which gone missing. I think that is true. Alright, so this is the companion, Audrey. So yeah, before Sigmund or Audrey hits, there are some skill which I noticed called which is this skill, the Crest Charge. I think that this skill is basically an improvement of um, Sigmund regeneration barrier, because Sigmund is warriors that basically deal more damage depending on the current HP that he has. So if he uh, in full HP, he will deal more damage, and the damage that he dealt also are based on his defense. So basically a hybrid um, tanker warrior, I could say. And also, I do think that this is the skill that is an improvement of the regeneration barrier. Maybe it provides more defense or more attack, while also regenerating HP per turn. Um, Sigmund skill hit style is also the same. Basically, he hits skip tile, skip two tile. Okay, and from what I see in the video, we'll start. Basically, he was able to kill Adin, meaning that he may have a death ignoring additional damage from his hit. Also, let's go back. As you can see here, he was able to get curse. Maybe this means that maybe he himself does not have any stats weakening immunity or even debuff immunity. All right, so when being hit, as you can see, he has this defined protection skill which lasted for 3 turns, meaning that um he, as you can see, let's go back a bit. Okay, he received zero normal damage and zero additional damage through the Divine Protection skill. Um, I do think that these skills is some sort like Yuri, which for a certain hits he will not receive any damage. So basically, um, he will be able to tank a few hits from the enemy, but I'm not sure whether this skill is um, applicable to direct damage, but it may, but we're not too sure. Okay, um, to sum it up, Sigmund is a warrior that basically deal um, damage depending on his HP and defense, dealing additional death ignoring damage while also able to tank a certain number of hits and basically have a regeneration which maintain him to deal more damage while also tanking more. Alright, from Fenaka and his companion Wilke, what I have found is that she basically have very unique skill, which is this dance. I found out that this skill name is sacrificial dance, Um, we'll talk about it later on, but this skill lasted for 100 turns. And the thing I found out about her is that the tile of her support, as you can see here, changes. Basically, she went from a plus tile supporter into a supporter such as Laura, which basically support the front to the back. But Laura, I think Laura have 5 tile while she has 4 tiles. Um, the buff that she gives is basically the same buff, cheer infliction. Basically, this cheer um, give more buff whenever one of the units dies. So for example, there are 4 units here, one of them dies, she will receive more stats to buff the remaining units. Um, Another thing that I found out is that she now has purification, so she could remove debuff or stigma, um, which is very good in the current meta. All right, um, and this dance, which lasted for 17 turn, I do think that this skill um, is based on this 99 100 turn sacrificial dance skill. And I'll show you now. But also the dance basically give regenerations. Okay, as you can see, Charcoal die in this video. The sacrifice dance procs when you hit Charcoal, you should receive a counter fixed damage, right? As you can see, when this skill procs and we gonna receive damage, while Fenaka herself also receive damage. So what I assume from this skill is some sort of um, let's say a division in damage. So basically they share the damage together. Um, and I do think that these skills affect all of the support unit that she gives. So if there are 4 units, the damage will be split into 5, including Fenaka herself. So I do think that this skill is very good if if Fenaka herself support um, defenders such as Grand Hilder um, or even Mammonier, um, so that they 3 will be able to split the damage, thus making Grand Hilder and Mammonier to be indestructible even more. If you are if you need more supporter, um, basically she is very good in defense or keyword defense because she enables your units or defender to last more by splitting the amount of damage. I do think that if you are looking for a good supporter, I think that Fenaka is really great. For Sigmund, I do think that he is useful, but I need to know the skill of the defense protection even more. All right. That are the skill that I assume of them both, and I'll put in the descriptions of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget that I will be reviewing them when the skill are out on the 4th of February. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
お前はもう死んでいる。